personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
What? How? Well, I mean, I'm starting to get very confused. I'm starting to feel a bit of depressive vibes up in here. But what do I know? I've been feeling not good. Not good, yeah. And I shouldn't leave treatment like this. Well, I'm an inconsistent piece of shit. Oh, I shouldn't be calling myself a piece of shit. I'm working on that. I'm inconsistent. So every time I start a treatment or I want to use anything, an outlet for my emotions, I don't finish it. And that's not healthy because I'm an idiot. No. I need to talk through these emotions. I need to work through these emotions. No more self-deprecating humor, okay? Yes. Good. I need to start doing the things I love again. Sometimes you just need to do that. You just need to force yourself. Doing things you may not want to do at the time, but when you start doing them, you do want to do them, and then you just realize this whole time it was like depression talking and not you. So you just gotta get up and do it, even though it sounds super cheesy, like, oh, you have depression, then just stand up and do the thing you want to do. It's shit, and no one wants to hear that, but it's the same as the argument, like, that exercise really helps. It sounds stupid and shitty, but it does. Running, yoga. I mean, Drew Monson in his new videos said he started running and feeling better. And you know what? If Drew can do it, I can do it too. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this game. It's from the same team that made Stanley Parable. Now that I finished Stanley Parable and have nothing to look up to, I figured, hey, I'm just gonna play a couple more games with these guys because these guys are cool. So let's begin it. Yes, the audio is on, I'm pretty sure. Unless I fucked something up and everything gets ruined, but... Oh. What? I have to walk in this? Hi.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide.
No problem.
My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable.
I love you.
And while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011. We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made.
Oh my god.
It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way.
It's fucking Counter-Strike.
And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment.
It's really pretty.
But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here.
Great.
So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever.
The mood.
And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made.
Mood.
Until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together. It's because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda.
That's really pretty, dude.
So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com.
Wow, just
Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Alright, thank you. So, like, Coda what? Depressive guy? Emotional outlet? Maybe creativity was his emotional outlet. But, difference to me, he just didn't share it. Oh my fucking shit. How? Oh, okay, I get it. I'm not good at shooting things.
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Just warning you, I suck at mostly everything involving shooting. My spatial reasoning is really not good. And also, I'm very easily spooked. Oh, no, don't. What, where? Ah! Dude, where? No? Okay, it's fine. It's just a fucking,
I'm sorry. It kinda looks
sorry.
like this game was abandoned mid-development.
Oh.
For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere. But then clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Thank you for
even
saying that
the
to
gun
me.
when you run out of bullets. But ultimately, we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force visualized. Begin shield evacuation.
Wow, it's really pretty.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Right? I was just saying that, dude. Oh, okay, I see it. Anything even remotely
resembling the space station has a labyrinth on it. I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting.
Yeah?
The game has this narrative about the Whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Thank you. What a gentleman.
Hey, you there, in the engine room. You could save us all.
Yeah.
That beam is powering a Whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam.
Oh, I should kill myself.
Much to ask, but for all of us,
100%. No, it's not. Don't worry, lady. I will kill myself gladly. Of course. Let me just drop in there. Woo! God bless.
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level.
Dying?
But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
I'm wary. Oh, I guess death is death. Whoa.
The beam
It's like-
causes you to start floating.
It's better.
And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions.
Alright,
Let's
it's
go
my,
ahead and
my
take
jam.
a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Oh, it's so pretty. I feel like an idiot. Anything space related, I'm gonna love. I'm sorry. The past was behind her. Well, I cannot move. Great.
Yep, in this game you can only walk backwards.
Oh, that's fucking clever as shit. That's really cool. That's a good idea. That's wow. Okay, that's yeah. Well. Okay.
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative.
Oh shit.
It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete.
Keep changing.
Code is trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Got it. Sorry, I'm a clumsy fuck. It becomes clearer, and when she stops and looks. Dude, this Skoda guy, fucking genius. But in the future, well, but if the future is always behind her. Oh shit. Oh no, I missed it. There. How will she find the strength? Oh. To confront it.
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because
really
it
good.
gets out quick. Okay, next one.
It's really good. What kind of Slenderman hell is this? I don't want to. Can't move. Oh shit. Controls are a little fucked up, but that's fine. Here we go. No, I don't want to die like this. You're now entering. Thank you. I am indeed entering.
And that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Sure. I'll trust you, baby. I'd kill for you.
Oftentimes, Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
Whoa.
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Dude, mood. I really like that. Once it stopped working on that, it was dead to him.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens.
Oh,
So
thank you.
why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay. Thank you. What the fuck? Game
A
filled with
room that's warm and nice and filled with little ideas
Live in a
for
boat.
games.
The captain's always wrong. Standing next staring at a bear for 3 hours.
Coda would often
My.
tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Stream at mic for That's me! Scream at mic for 15 seconds, please. I would love that. I wonder where you got the idea for the art ending. Oh, shit. Ready, set, fish. Okay. Guy? Do I hear a
Well,
raid?
this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
No, I just saying right now, I cannot. Oh, whoa, okay. Nothing in the dark that I don't feel on the light. Okay, let me just... Yeah, got it. Oh, hi.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
Sure.
We're gonna see it a lot.
3 dots. Should I be fucking writing this on... Okay. I like the music. The music's really good. 3 dots, 3 dots. 3 dots.
So that seems to be it, right?
Yeah.
You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Oh, I was gonna show me really something really fucked up. Whoa! Dude!
How
Dude!
about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player.
That's amazing.
So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Wow. That's a really cool concept. Oh shit. Back here. That was a really, really cool concept. Oh, I'm exiting.
Aha. So this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game.
Oh.
There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
I see. He was leaving like secret codes in the game. It's clever. Indie games. Man. The great and lovely decent. Oh shit. Well. Okay. This looks like a pretty house.
Let's talk about video game development for a second. Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do.
Oh, sorry.
So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
The Streetwise 4? Okay.
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms.
Oh, shit.
It's just because he's working with what the engine does well. The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to
Should I jump or
notice
can I
how they
jump?
seem to stem
Okay.
from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
Oof. I'm really not good at that. Oh man, should I? Oh, okay. Oof. Okay. Let me just try and see. No. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh. Well, I didn't fuck up. That's new. That's new. And jump. Shit. Oh. All right. Oh. I feel stupid. Can I die? Can I die? I don't think I can. Or if I die, it means I'm really stupid. Oh, I can't get in there. Okay. Well, I heard a noise. I'm gonna follow the noise. Ah, fuck. Do, walking in the corridor. Do. Ah, fuck. Okay. Ah, shit! Stop doing that. Sorry, I'm just very jumpy. Some jumpy man. Oh, thank you.
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Thank you.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible?
Like
And
the art
so we just got
ending.
into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Beautiful. That's the kind of petty shit I would do. I'm really starting to like that guy. Ooh, door.
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time. There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Maybe it's just an easy puzzle, dude. Well, I cannot blame you. I do the same thing, overanalyzing everything. Oh, shit. Oh.
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Enormous prison. Spent hours. Did you get through a puzzle with 2 doors? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. How do we solve it? Tell the solution. I don't remember how I solved it. Trust me, you don't want to go over there. Escape this person. Hey, listen, Coda, I have some suggestions in your dialogue. It could be misconstrued. Okay, goodbye. Ah, shit. Yes. Actually, I don't recall space. Yeah, the weird black thing. Don't see. Oh, don't think too hard about it. You'll see it again soon. That's fucking ominous. You're gonna kill me in my sleep? Goodbye. Have a nice day.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Okay. Oh shit. Spooky, scary, dark interiors. Hey, it's the lamp from the beginning. Hi. School?
It's a lamppost. Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Oh, is that bad? You make it sound like it's bad. April 2009. Oh, I think we're getting to it. It's connected to the internet. As you look around, you can leave notes. Oh, I love that. You see left by other players. What interesting, amazing things does the internet have to say? Speak. Nice room nod. Genius.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're gonna see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
Mood.
In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually. Oh, feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
I mean, my doctor says it's a...
But it's ironic, isn't it?
Valid
that
reason.
In playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
That's real beautiful. Your room. It's a lot of... He really did put a lot of effort in this little house here. Like, a lot. I guess he did have the time and he really did love to do it, but it's kind of little, yeah, it's amazing. I know nothing about game coding, game design, game creation, creativity, coding again, but it's cool. Looks cool. Oh, it's a really cool cake. What? What? Okay, I'm just gonna get out of this room. Goodbye. It's a really nice painting, though. People don't appreciate, you know, modern paintings anymore because it's just dots and lines. But you know, all art is art, and it's beautiful in its own little way. Like, if you like try to make a case to, comparing, you know, modern art.
At the end of this level, we're
shit.
going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
Sure.
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Koda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one. In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, you know, he might find difficult, Koda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on. And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
I see. It's really clever. That's really, really clever. Hey, little guy. How do you leave notes? Oh, ouch. What the fuck's that sound? So y'all trying to write Shakespeare or... Hey. What? Oh, can you stop that? It's really hurting my ears. Can you please? Ooh, typewriters. Porn stars like.
Okay, this one is tough.
They sure do.
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Hey, I'd rather just hang, but sure. Can't get out. It's really nice background. Oh, idiot. Ooh, nice. Wallpaper. Nice music. Oh, okay.
See, like, this is it. The whole game.
Oh,
And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
Oh, fuck.
Except, for some reason, Koda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Alright. Oh, shit. Well. Ooh, how about TV? Yes. It's not TV. How about a picture of a horse? That's not, no, that's not a horse. A skylight. Full ceiling windows. Oh my god, yes, skylight. Something tells me you're not gonna put in a skylight. No. We have a table. Who are you? I'm pretty sure none of these choices make a difference. Well. Whoa.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
And that's the best way to be weird.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
What if I don't want to go forward, bench? Okay. I would be follow instructions carefully. Okay. Click this table. Oh, 3 dots. Good. Get your cover brain. Turn photo frame. Oh. Lamp. Here we go. Shelves, shelves. Where are the shelves? Oh, here. A real person escaped without to start. What? That's it. In real prison, the escape will not open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Alright. Is that something I want to do? Because return. I mean, these games are fun. Weird
and of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea.
Whoa,
There's
Jesus.
nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
What? How? Well, I mean, I'm starting to get very confused. I'm starting to feel a bit of depressive vibes up in here. But what do I know? Ah, fuck, what the okay, let's see. Telephone booth. Oh, shit. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me! I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? So you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture.
It's a conversation.
Yep, I escaped the
And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind.
That's where I'm right
and
now.
To get some good advice from someone who knows.
Oh, what's
But
like
the
to
irony
escape?
is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. All of these games
Actually,
so
I'm
far
already
are
free and
Coda
it's
talking
like, it's
to
strange,
yourself.
but the camera is okay. Okay, this is creeping me out because when I was in high school, I used to do the same thing, but not like this. I had 2 phones. Well, not 2 phones. I had an iPod. That's, you know, the old iPods. It was like an iPod, but it was touch. It was a touch iPod. And I would download a chat app from that, and from my phone, I'd download the same chat app, and I would talk to me, as if I was, getting notifications from someone else. I kind of miss being in the prison. Why? Was there anything about it that you feel good about? But being here sucks. True, maybe I only like things when I don't have them anymore. Wow, this is okay. This is a personal attack. It was comfortable. I knew its limit. I knew my place. I knew my place. It was comfortable. I knew limits. I knew my place. Is that good though? It's comfortable, but it's inhuman. I couldn't live this way. You don't need to. You just need to be patient. Having limits is way more important than you probably realize right now. You'll see that you don't need to. Just need to be patient. Wait, if you're me, then you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Nah. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, just suck with me for a bit. What? That will free me? How does that work? Just talk to me. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I will be here for as long as you need. Why do I feel so sad?
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Wouldn't know. Wow, that really... Ow! Jesus.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
How?
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Oh, nice house. Oh, shit. Clean. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you shut up. Though I might be cleaning this entire house by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make a lousy
You'll
home.
notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games.
Yeah.
Including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Wait, why don't we start cleaning, and then you said you could do online. I'll finish up here. Could you clear the table? Of course. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run to the bathroom and make the bed? Anything for you, Cubehead. Where's the bedroom? Oh, there you go. Bedroom? No. Bedroom. Yes. That's a really nice bed. Wow, it's a really nice house. Yeah, please. Beautiful. While you're there, can you straighten the rug a little bit? Of course. There we go. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it as much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel kind of calm. Oh, my soul. You know, this is a thing about depression. This is a depression thing. Cleaning. When you don't really wanna clean, but it's good, you feel. Does this guy have depression? Is this why he made all these games? It's pretty. Oh dear, look, there's some children on the couch. Mop at us. Yeah, I would. I do this all the time. Cleaning. There we go. I feel so compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. Of course, you do it. Make it especially cheesy. Oh, okay. No, tell me. I want to know. It wasn't stupid. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Sure. I'm totally not cleaning. I'll scrub it down. Of course I will. You can talk to me, Cubehead. Just saying. Scrub the tub. There we go. Need to be perfect, well, just human. And there are still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom. If so, can you put it back in the shelf? Sure. There we go. Nice book collection. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear
After the
dish?
intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Do these chores ever end? Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't you be with me and task your hand and leave the future chores to future you? Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bathroom, believe it or not.
I know that Kuda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Anything else you need, Cubehead? Oh, yeah. Talk to me. I was gonna say, it occurs to me that the house is like one soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Do you know why I feel so weird about saying that? I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Anyway, sorry. So, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. Could you please clean up the books? Thanks. Did I say the wrong thing? Did I say the wrong thing? It wasn't weird. It was pretty. I liked it. Oh goodness, those pillows on the couch are
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
There we go. Anything else? Question. Of course.
But, of
Do you
course,
enjoy this?
it can't
Yes, I do!
last.
No!
The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave.
No,
The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
What if I stay here forever in this nice, safe, dark space? Well. Fuck you. It was nice. I liked it. I liked it very much. I want to play it again. I'm sorry if I just said the wrong thing to the cube guy. To the cube head. Okay. Hey.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move.
Sure.
I really thought that was the point of it.
But was it not? Was it not? Items you allow
This
them to-
one gets a bit goofy.
Yeah? Why do you come here today? Was it to improve your life? There's no one here. Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to be perfect. Oh shit. The workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Oh. Who do you think is... Who do you know who is well developed as a person and that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful, I intend to make you that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It's so easy. It is so
About
easy.
halfway through the game, the
Being
perspective
perfect
shifts.
effortless. Oh shit, fuck! Jesus Christ! Oh, what? Well,
and you
this...
play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are.
On the way...
and also you can move around the classroom now.
How do I... Well, let me tell you right now, it's an effortless. I still love you, you just can't make me feel coldness. Being alone must be awful. This is not the right answer. Keep it positive. If you're torturing yourself trying to find right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. Drinking is not hurting my life. Thank goodness. All of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Seek out only one thing. That's the easiest, simple path forward. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? Nope. 2. Happy, happy. Happy, good. There is no truth. There is no path. How is that happy? I don't know. Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. Happy. Happy, happy. Oh. Nothing. No one is coming for you. It's going to destroy you. Everyone run. How about we keep it happy? Happy, happy, happy. Happy and nice.
I felt pretty hard for this one.
Perfection.
I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have.
Yeah?
To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Yeah, it's really good. Everything about this is making me sad, but it's really good. Oh, this brings...
This one took a lot longer than all
memories.
the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Huh. Wow. Imagine doing shows... Whoa, fuck! Jesus Christ. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. No, I'm not... Oh, shit. No, I'm not... I shouldn't be here. You'll be playing as me. We're gathering of professionals. First, you start leaning against the wall. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Doo-doo-doo. Good. Stay right there. The woman across in the chair is a professional photographer for animals. And you dream the photographer for animals professional. What? This is your chance to learn something from her, to gain something to succeed. Oh no. I'm not good. No. Hello? Hi. Hello, that's it. That's not a conversation. I know. You need to actually converse with her. Yeah, human being. Do it again. I'm super scared right now. Here's a list of my hopes and dreams. No. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just one moment, but it was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel in the setting? Oh, no. Touch with them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. Oh, don't add more people. It's just making it worse. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. You're messing it up. Oh, man. You freak her out after the conversation. It gets personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this is for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was running onto this. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Oh, that's... Okay. I fucked it up, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just... Yeah. But you asked me, an idiot, to talk about important things to important people. Ah, fuck. Well, hi. What does this mean? Means I'm an idiot? I fuck up? Okay. Should I just keep walking? Ah, fuck. Ah, Jesus. Okay, yes, now this is working.
Ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life.
What
The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having
This
to
is really
chase
wonderful.
success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw.
Yeah.
To hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself.
Yeah?
And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Oh no. See. Move strip. Eyes closed. Should I closed my eyes. I don't know if I should. Okay, we're just gonna open them. Oh. What? What's going on? Whisper. How can I solve this? Ah, fuck. Oops. Okay. Run. And I need to...
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Yeah.
And there is a solution, by the way.
Okay, run. Up. Ow! No, it's not it. Ah, fuck. No. Wait. Okay. Not that way then. What's going on? No. Okay, that does not help at all. Maybe the other side. Run. Ah, that's not it. Ah, I'm bursting away creativity. Ah, fuck. Okay, I get it. I need to get to the guy on top. And I need to be honest. There we go. Yeah, okay. I can't keep making these. My work's always fun. But it is fun! It is. I having fun. Okay. Oh no.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from?
I don't feel it
then
anymore.
even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
I'm alone. We're going to be okay.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Oh,
After
no.
this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Oh no. I don't like where this is going. I really don't like where this is going. Hello? Hello? Oh shit. Huh. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm sorry. I just saw that. Is it a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. I am. Oh. When I touch your create, I feel empty. What? That's not what I... Okay. Oh no. Oh yeah. What happened? Did something change? I'm trying to find this engine that I used to protect me. Start it again. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I know where it is. It isn't far. You have to take me to it. Take me to the machine. I can do that.
If the last
but it's
game
one problem.
featured Coda talking explicitly
It's
about his
guarded by
creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a
Yo.
friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even.
Yeah.
And yet,
100%.
still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
What? Now you have to close the first door. No, you gotta close it. No, close the first door. Oh, I fucked up. Sorry. Okay. Alright, what's next? Now just press the switch here. And there we go. It was so simple. Yeah, it
You
was.
can't talk yourself out of loneliness.
Who
It
says?
doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then
Why
there's no
not?
movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Okay, thank you, I guess. Fuck you. Is that a fucking cry? There's no machine here. Trust me, you'll see. What if I want to crash? Fuck off. You have to save the game it was. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Okay. Ah! Fuck. Ah, that video wasn't wrong. Lady, is it a fucking weird kink I don't know about? But it wasn't true. Don't worry about it, just keep talking that creation is easy. I'm constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. Keep
Seeing
going.
this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me.
Every time I
I was
make
watching him
something,
do
I
this
feel
to
better on
himself,
myself.
and I hated it. I hated seeing him so tired. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
No one's worth that much
This is
suffering.
someone I
no.
really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create.
Oh, that's
For him to suddenly
insulting.
become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
I don't want to. I don't like it. Pain breezes effortlessly off me. Is there any problem I can solve with style and ease?
This is what I felt at the time. I don't know
I
how
will be
else to
saved by
explain
my work.
it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I just I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop. But it didn't stop.
Oh.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
No. I don't want to play it. I don't want to. Look, man, it's enough dealing with my own fucking depression. I didn't expect this emotional roller coaster. Okay. Guard. Ma'am? Glad to see you arrived safely. We captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. I intend to be quick. You're good. Just be warned that someone calls the press, so you might be what? Also, one more thing you should know about the machine. It's called... Oh. Coda. No. Thank you. Okay. No, goodbye. Peace out. I'm just gonna go. Goodbye. No questions. Thank you. Hey, machine. You stopped?
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped. Your work was keeping us alive. It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. I've been so alone. So alone. Apologize for leaving me. I have seen the things you fear. Alright then, I'll apologize to people on your behalf. Bitch. Jeez. Okay. My own fuck-ups I can deal with. Other people's fuck-ups I shouldn't deal with them. Hey. Hi. My followers, friends, my what is my relationship with people? My friends. I have a troubling revelation. I need to keep it as neutral as possible. The machine will not apologize to us. I don't think he wanted to. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let's show it that we are not failures. Follow me. Oh no. I don't want to destroy the machine. I don't know why I feel so attached to it. I don't even know what it is. Follow me. We will destroy the machine. I mean, the everything the machine it created, not the machine, just everything it created. Everything it poop out, we're gonna flush. Everything it poop out, we're gonna flush. I think. Oh no. Ah, fuck, Jesus. Can I do some myself, please? Look at me, I'm a middle-aged white man from the United States. Oh, shit. I'll make sure your work dies here. I'll make sure you're known forever. Oh, man, I'm a white guy on a school in the United States. Boop, boop. Destroying everything and blaming on other people. Oh.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm
He's
thinking
gonna
that
kill himself.
Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people. To
Oh,
get some
dude,
actual
no.
feedback on his games.
Don't do
It
that.
might get him out of isolation.
Don't do that. If what I
And
think
so,
what I
as
think is
I'm
gonna
thinking
happen,
this,
it's gonna
I
happen.
realized that I could be the one to initiate it.
Oh no,
Because it would
dude, you
never
wanna
occur to
fuck
Coda
everything
to
up.
Start actively soliciting feedback.
No,
So,
no, no.
What if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings,
Oh.
would that bring him out of his mental spiral?
No,
Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it
He's
bring
gonna fuck
meaning
up-
back into his work?
you're gonna fuck everything. No. Dude, it's a bad idea. Depressed people never want. Shit.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I
Oh.
took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but
No,
they
dude.
genuinely loved his work.
That's
There
not how
was
it
nothing
works.
for him to be afraid of.
Dude. No. Never show a depressed person outlet to anyone. Never. Are you kidding me? That's not. I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to shoot it. Word of advice, by the way, if you know a friend who you know is fucking badly depressed and it uses some kind of art form to, like, as an outlet for it, never show it to anyone ever. And without their consent. Okay, I think, maybe, you know, Coda's a cool guy. Maybe he did. It was a cry for help? I don't know. Okay. I don't want to shoot it, but I have to shoot it because that's the only way to move forward. Oh, so sorry.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I
was
was
not.
a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I
No.
could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
That's not how
When
it
they
works.
told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
Yeah, you. Made you feel happy.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
Oh no. It's called The Tower. Heights. Depressed people. That doesn't sound very promising, I'm just gonna say. The Tower. Oh my god, I got chills. Sure. I'm not even gonna look around anymore. I'm pissed. I'm a little bit pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit pissed.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game. this room actually has a maze in it.
I want to do the maze. What the fuck?
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible.
Sure.
And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable.
Ah,
The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
Okay.
But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Thank you. I'm angry.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever.
That's
I
amazing.
had
You
to cut
took
it
that
off
away
so
from
that
me.
you could exit the house and the game would actually end.
Why if I
But
what?
that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
Okay, but what if I wanted to stay in the house and clean forever? Didn't think of that.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him. But I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here.
Fuck, I fucked up again.
I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Damn it! Just one more. Let me try if. Let me see. Okay, I know. 15, 16. Ah, shit. It's gonna take a while. I'm an idiot. There we go. Thank you. Well. Okay then. Yup. Oh.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Thank you. I guess I do relate with that.
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Oh, that's true.
And he wouldn't.
I didn't forget about the 3 dots. I was still waiting for it to come to play, but I guess it won't.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
I don't justify that you share this work
Where did I screw up?
This work with other people. But I can understand that don't want to be yourself, Bart, and you need to project yourself, your own problems, onto everyone else.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Oh. Thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you to speak to me anymore. Oh. But what do you expect to happen? You see your friend that's struggling, depression, all that shit, using art as an outlet, and you go and share that with everyone because it would make you feel better? And it made you feel better. But you didn't think about how it would make him feel. Having your feelings exposed in something as personal as art is and from people you thought were your friends? No wonder why fucking stop doing that. But at the same time, the need to feel like you did something good for the people you like. Or the one to help because you feel bad and you can't help yourself. But you think you can help others? Feels easier helping yourself.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
I think I'm making these games for you. You're so infected.
The people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
You so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? Oh. Oh. Oh no.
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
You simply let them be what they are. He was setting the lampposts. When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something I cannot give you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just part of the process. Oh, he was not depressed. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks. That you make peace with this thing you're wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Epilogue. What is there to say, I guess? when something hits as close to home, what can you say?
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Oh, I missed the door. Idiot. I wonder which door would open. The only bright red one. No windows.
Solution. guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed.
Oh shit, you told?
Maybe he just likes making prisons.
You shared his work and you told people he was depressed? I'm so angry that I'm angry and I can't relate at the same time.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
I already hate myself, so. When you already hate yourself, does it really matter if people hate you too? Just add to a list of things that hate you. I don't know, I can't say anything. I don't know what to. Other than, don't.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
What now?
Do what I do. Hate yourself. Make people hate you too.
So
you
think
have-
I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Do what I do. Hate yourself. Make others hate you too. That way you don't have a reference point of good. You can miss it if you don't remember it. Maybe it's the one thing about memory problems. You can control what you remember, what you don't. I don't really need to pass through these, do I? To look around me, do I? I still do. I still have the need to look around in case I missed anything. In case there's like a hidden meaning that it would change if I look for it. And something told me that's the end and I don't want it to be. I don't want to stop playing this because I feel it has to be something else. It won't let me fall down. Cleaning house game. It has to end this at some point. And there's nothing there. I didn't find anything, there's nothing to find. It was just a game of cleaning the house. And it was just a desert leading to this hole. I don't really. I feel stupid for letting it. For letting it just affect me like this. I get now why I got recommended. I'm gonna kick their ass. There's nothing. There's nothing and it shouldn't, but it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I know. It's the end and I just need to keep going forward. What's the point of this? Oh yes, an apology. It's a good apology. I think. How do you know how good is an apology? Does it need to fix anything? Or it's just the amount of effort that goes through it? Because sometimes it really cannot fix anything. Sometimes you do shitty things because you are a shitty person. That translates to your behavior, but you apologize and nothing happens because there's some things that just can't be fixed. And that's just how you are. You fuck up things because you are fucked up. You don't even realize. Huh. It's like a weird space sunset.